Hey, did you know? Nighttime sleepwalking is rare, but sometimes you can catch a glimpse. Subtitles. I did have an experience once, and at that time, I still remember you and me, we were just like the main characters in the movie. Louis, you need to learn how to sweeten up your dreams a bit. Really? Adele hints to Louis that dreams can be controlled if you keep your mood sunny side up. Louis was so grateful he burst with joy, flipping through his journal to see how his dream would unfold, but oops, it interrupted his deep thoughts. Everyone felt extremely bored, as if they were trapped in the monotony of a Monday morning, with the same uninspiring coffee flavor lingering in the air. But hey, everyone seemed confident, even me. Adele is gorgeous and a psychologist with superpowers wanting to help me unlock the secrets of my dreams. She just wants to help me tweak my dreams, so I'm all in for these seemingly silly things even if I know they're kinda goofy. For Adele, I'd do anything she says, and hey, it's not a big deal. She's never seen this book, but we're good buddies. Just then, the doorbell rings, interrupting Louis' deep thoughts. He opens the door and oh wow, it's David, dropping by unexpectedly with a heavy heart. David and Louis share a drink and their feelings like they're swimming in a bar full of emotions. Louis is shaking in his boots, terrified he might spill his secret. Their hearts are completely out of whack like Pandora's box accidentally flipped open. At midnight, David arrives home and Adele wakes up, pondering his silhouette, planning to get Louis out for some fresh air. Not getting a reply from Louis, Adele starts playing phone tag with David, despite him looking super busy. But David can't even say I love you, just too busy to chat. Claiming he's busy with work, he's out early, back late, doesn't even have time to sit on the couch. Meanwhile, David misses him while Louis is trying to save himself from this drama. As soon as David enters his home, Adele has actually prepared a sumptuous dinner. It's definitely not a joke. Should I start looking for a new job? What a dramatic moment. Adele, you gave me a heart attack. David looks all too wealthy, like he just dropped by for a dinner party too hard to leave. The next day, Adele tries again to ask Louis out, but gets ignored, a case of unrequited love. She calls David's office, and Louis seizes the chance to eavesdrop like a little mouse. David's cold attitude towards Adele makes Louis feel all sorts of confused. Perhaps unrequited love is too sweet. So Louis agrees to meet Adele on Sunday. What could go wrong? Adele confides in Louis about David's long hours, as if they are having a deep soul talk. Subtitles. Don't even bring it up. David would definitely turn around and leave upon hearing it, but Louis hopes that he could have control over his own dreams. Sadly, no matter how hard he tries, the dream trap is just too strong. Early one morning, David delivers some new meds, as if he wants Adele to get better pronto. Adele reluctantly accepts the vague instructions, like she has no say in her own life. Louis' mind is like a puppy, constantly thinking about the situation. After waiting for David to depart, Adele finally spits out the medication she had hidden. Louis feels guilty like a little kitten, pulling away from David. But then bam! Anthony bursts in and Louis just can't take it anymore. It's David who desperately comes to the rescue. But this emergency is truly full of drama. Anthony slowly comes back, thankful for his appearance like he just crash-landed at a dream party. Louis chuckles and forgives him, and now that's a delicate balance. After sending Anthony off, David invites Louis to drink. Guess what? Things get a bit tipsy. Louis is half pushing, half accepting, but enjoys the ride. His feelings are skyrocketing. Little did he know, a wild dream would drag him back to reality. Talk about a jolt. In this dream, David and Adele are struggling in flames, causing Louis to jump up like he's in a horror movie. Louis is utterly confused, feeling like he's sinking deeper into madness with flashes of absurdity. Adele starts noticing David's changing heart and recalls that moment, feeling the irony kick in. She fails to come home on time and annoys some thugs, almost getting a punch. David senses something's off and rushes home, only to find Adele with a shiner. No matter how much he asks, Adele just shakes her head like a child playing coy. So David switches tactics, asking her about her day, and Adele seems to be playing Morse code with her answers.